order to help you in yours. So subscribe and hit the bell icon right now. Yes, you've guessed it, I am out. So this is going to be a shorter live stream than usual. I'm out and about, feeling more energised today. I just wanted to share with you why. So most asexuals I come across, and most people I come across in life actually, seem to be introvert. But I'm actually extrovert, so sorry. Oh my God. I just got in the middle of someone doing something. So most people I come across are introverted. I'm extrovert, so I went out last night. So when I go out, I get energy from going out. I get drained of energy when I stay in and don't see anyone for days on end. Do you know what I mean? So that was really good. I got to talk to lots of different people. So that's like powering me up. Now I also did a full body workout today, apart from squats. That's the only thing I haven't done. And sometimes that drains my energy. But today it made me feel good. And I haven't been able to do a full body routine workout for a long time because I've had a lot of pain in my right arm. That's why I haven't been doing weights as much, because the doctor told me to take it easy on my weights because of my arm, because it's reactivated an old arm injury. I'm in the middle of the road at the moment. So so I went easy on that for a while. I was careful what I did, so I'm able to do more. There's one particular exercise I do on the bed with the weights, but I decided not to do that because it's causing the problem, I think, and it's just too much. So by not doing that one exercise, it means I can do the rest. And that wasn't even an exercise my physio at the doctor's surgery originally gave me to do anyway. So it was just kind of something I wanted to do, and I wasn't doing right in the first place. She said, stud-up was no good for me because it was actually putting pressure on my spine. I got a spinal injury. So she told me I could do it on the bed instead. But anyway, like I said, it was just too much. So by cutting that exercise out of the weights I've done and doing the normal ones she taught me, that's a lot better, because what happens is I can't do any exercise or much exercise then. And it's better to be able to cut one thing out if it's not right for you and making you worse, so you can't do many exercises than it is to do none. So I just need to zoom across the road a minute. It's really busy today. So that's what I've done. So I've done every full body apart from squats. That's the only thing I haven't done. I can do a few of those later on. I haven't had much to eat actually, but I was going to go to Sainsbury's in the city just to get some bananas I need. My hair's really fly away at the moment. And I thought, you know what? I've not got my shopping trolley on me, but I'm just going to go to Sainsbury's at the far end of my city to get my walking in, because I haven't been doing much walking. Most of my time I spend indoors and my bones are cracking, and I'm like, oh my God, you need to go outside, Sandra, do some more walking. So instead of worrying and thinking, oh, I haven't got my shopping trolley on me, I've only got a few bags on me, blah blah blah, the majority of my shopping I've actually got at the moment, like the heavy stuff. So I don't really need to get any of that at the moment. So I'm like, you just really need like bananas, maybe some other fruits, and your mackerel. And mackerel's really scarce at the moment. Like I ordered 20 from the Sainsbury's website. I got to run across the road. I'm in the middle of the road here. People, middle of the road. Makes the vlog more exciting, right? And anyway, so yeah, when I ordered 20 mackerel from Sainsbury's head office website, the big website, they only had 7. So I'm going to go to Sainsbury's at the other end of my city. I'm going to walk there. I can get a bus back if there's one available. If there's not, I'll have to walk back as well. But at least if I walk there, because I've got fibromyalgia, spinal injury, excuse me, walking's like a lot more harder for me, because actually exercise hurts my body. So and getting out is hard because I have different energy situations. But today I'm feeling a lot more energised. That's the point. That's why I can go out more, because I've gone and socialised, which is really good for my mind, as well as obviously keeping up with social skills, because social skills are a skill. Do you know what I mean? It was really good to go there and talk about asexuality and be my loud, bubbly self, in contrast to many people there. They're introverted and not like me, and the opposite. I'm into tech and I like AI, but only from a healthy point of view. if there's such a thing. You know, like I don't think people should have AI replace them at all. I don't think people should be using AI to write all their blog posts and everything like that. And if they do, because I put AI on my blog, right? But I put it, this is my AI assistant speaking, and this is me speaking, so people know the difference. Do you know what I mean? And I don't think people should be under the illusion where that something's a human if it's not, and it's just AI generated. I don't think that's a good thing. So people, humans, should be keeping their humanity, you know, and their authenticity. So anyway, that was really good. And then I thought, rather than worrying about my shopping trolley that I don't have on me, I thought, why not just not worry about that and just go for a walk, right? Hello to people in chat. This is going to be a short live stream because I don't have much internet outside my home and I'm on the move at the moment, so just to let you know. I'm currently heading down the quayside, right? This is where I'm going. So I thought, rather than worrying the fact I haven't got a shopping trolley on me, which I usually use, because I have a lot of heavy items usually, I thought, stuff it, you know what, I'll just go and see if they've got any mackerel at Alphington Sainsbury's, because I've got to go do that in a few days' time anyway, and I may as well go now. It's a Saturday, because I'll probably run out of stock soon anyway if they have got any left in that store. So yeah, I thought I'm not going to worry about it. Sometimes it's when we think about stuff and overthink, which I can tend to do, that we actually don't get as much done because we're too busy worrying about how should we do that, why should we do that, you know, and you know, how should we do that, why should we do that, and blah, blah, blah. You know, so sometimes you just have to say F it in your mind and just go and do the thing, right? Because if you don't get anything done in your life. You know what I mean? Because it's later now, obviously, it's dark, and I do prefer to go and do things at night, but this is the opposite end of my city we're going to. This is not like just nearby where I live. So obviously, to get home from here, if I got a walk with my disabilities, it takes me about 50 minutes, 50, nearly an hour to get home, if I walk and don't get a bus. And buses don't come across. Buses don't come, oh God, sorry, there's a lot of cars. That's why I'm running, to get away from cars, so I'm not run over. If someone's asking, why are you running? It's like, because I don't want to get run over and I've got to go and get some food because I've had one thing all day today. Another thing that's energised me is sleep. Because I did get a lot of sleep to repair my body and catch up on it. So I've got a lot more energy today as well. I have problems with sleeping because of my disabilities, but I slept better last night because I went out and had some social time, but actually I didn't go to sleep last night, so I went to sleep in the early hours of this morning as usual. But I just slept longer because I didn't make myself do any work when I got up. I just did my exercises. Sorry, I just did my exercises, so I didn't actually do any work today so far, since I've woke up. But the fact I did like a full whole body routine, I'm like really pleased with that because it's something, looks lovely. Oh, thank you to everyone in chat. Hello. So yeah, this is the quayside, and I've taken the shortcut to here because I know how to get here from my home via the shortcut way. So because there is like longer ways you can take to get here. I haven't been and had a drink in there yet, but I'm thinking about it one day because it's quite nice. So, you know, this is like later at night and stuff. This is the only thing I've got on me in terms of bags. That's it. I've got some water in there. But yeah, I thought you'd like to look at it in the evening. I thought it'd be really nice for you to see it live, because usually when I stream, look at the moon. I'm at home, so there we go. Look at that gorgeous moon. You see, it actually looks cloudy in the camera, but it's really uncloudy in person when I like just looking at it here. Bridge. So yeah, I thought it'd be nice for you to see some scenery. So, and I thought this will help me keep the energy going, you know, because I'm talking to you, because I'm not really thinking about my pain, you know, because obviously I'm in chronic pain with fibromyalgia. So it's hard. But when I talk to people and think about other things, it gives me some like relief. So it's like having pain relief, which is really cool. But yeah, this is a really nice. I used to live down here, like 5 minutes walk from here. So it is kind of like weird that I don't live down here anymore. And it obviously now this is the opposite end of the city to where I live. I live right at the other end of the city, so this is why it's a long walk, you know. So this is only like part way, like through the middle of the walk. I've got I've got like quite a bit of walking to do yet. So I have fibromyalgia, and there is not a chance on earth I could run. I wish I could. All right. Well, I'm probably not running as in a runner would run, but if you get my fibromyalgia self-help handbook, you'll see why I'm able to do that. Because I got my magic ingredients that helps me. That's why I'm going shopping today, to get the food that helps my pain and enables me to be able to actually move and have more stable emotions as well. Like it calms my anxiety down and stuff. So yeah, but if you eat foods that cause pain, then you can't do it either. So in my fibromyalgia self-help handbook, which is available on Amazon, I literally go through what increases pain, what foods increase pain with fibromyalgia, and drinks increase pain, and also what foods, or at least this is my experience. I can't say it's going to work for everyone, can I? So it's autobiographical. It's told in a superhero style way, so it's like very unconventional book. But yeah, so I'm not usually running around the place. Like, if you look at my shorts videos, there's plenty of times that I'm in so much pain. I mean, my rubbish is piled up. My washing is piled up on the floor because I can't even pick it up. At the moment, actually, I've still got some washing on the floor in the bathroom, right? So I have to take opportunities of energy surges when I can. Do you know what I mean? But it's because of all the things I'm just saying I've done in this video lately. Plus, I've got the foods that I'm eating that sustain my energy. Although I haven't had any food today apart from one naked bar all day since I woke up. But I did have some food later last night. And if I have a good lot of food the night before, it can sustain my energy more. So that's one thing I struggle with in a diagnosis. As they say, it's based on emotion. For me, I am likely not to suffer with my mental health, only physical. I have never personally heard someone say it's based on emotion. That sounds to me like you've had people who are dismissing fibromyalgia and saying it's in your head or something. Is that right? Because it's not in the head. If you get my book, you'll see, like, from all my research, which I talked about last night on my stream as well, it's brought on by trauma. That's what it's actually brought on by, but not everyone who's got trauma has fibromyalgia. So that's how it's brought on, and it does, different types of trauma. You could have one trauma in your life, you could have had multiple traumas in your life. But that's how, according to my research and from what I know and on my own history, because I'm in fibromyalgia groups, that's what causes it. And it gets stored in the body, basically, from what I understand. I need to go across this road, but the car isn't going to stop. Let's hope these do. So yeah. So that's why I don't do this very often, walk, but it's good because I've actually got osteopenia as well, so I'm meant to do like lots of activity with pounding on my legs, which doesn't go with fibromyalgia, but I don't have any markers for osteopenia. Like, I'm under 50, I have regular periods, I haven't been through menopause or anything like that, and my vitamin D level's fine, calcium's fine, although I've got those supplements anyway. I don't drink alcohol, which decreases bone density. I don't have caffeine, which decreases bone density. So I don't take drugs or smoke, which decreases bone density. No history of osteopenia or osteoporosis in my family. But I've worked out, I personally think it's high cortisol levels from stress, because that can decrease bone density. High cortisol levels break down the bone density. Plus, I've got digestive issues because I got damage to the lining of my stomach from a gastric virus I had years ago. And the doctor said it's basically damaged the lining of my stomach, so I can't digest my food. Probably have to take digestive enzymes every day usually, and probiotics, prebiotics. Even a lot of the time they don't work very well. So yeah, That's kind of probably why I've got it, because I don't absorb all my nutrients properly. But it's not really my fault. I've got permanent damage to the stomach, so not much I can do about that apart from keep trying to help myself with digestive enzymes and other things, probiotics, prebiotics, keep trying and testing what works, you know. But yeah, definitely get my fibromyalgia self-help handbook. It can really help. It teaches you how to reduce pain up to 25 aspects of your life as well, because all types of pain makes pain worse. Like, I'm in a better emotional state today because I've been out last night, done lots of home exercises that a physio gave me, a doctor's surgery, and I'm feeling better. Like, I'm feeling like pumped, you know. So I'm going to try and rush to this, like, because I'm on a mission to get there as quick as possible and get back. So I know it's just going to take like a couple of hours out of my day, and I do actually have a lot of work to do. So yeah, what a lovely city. Yeah, I really like Exeter actually. I think it's really nice. I'm blessed to live in my favourite city, so I really do like it. I used to live down here. It's actually where I used to live, but I've still got quite a lot of way to go. I might try and get a bus back because I'm starting to feel a bit exhausted now. But in my head it was like, you can go one way, you've got a bus pass because we've got the same bus pass to get the other way. But personally, I don't think I'm running like an athlete. It probably looks like I'm going fast on camera, but I think it's more like a jog. But I guess because of the way my legs are, it's running. But yeah, I do talk about the food in my book that allows me to be able to like do that. But when it's not available, it's really bad. Which is why I'm going to the supermarket to get the food I know I need. And a lot of the time at the moment, it's out of stock, or they haven't got much of it left. So it's really bad, and the substitutes just don't work for it. Yeah. So anyway, I used to live in that place there, at one, next to a funeral parlour, but I don't want to talk about that because I don't like thinking about that. So I used to live literally opposite Aldi, and Sainsbury's is down here, and I've got to walk to that. So yeah, this is where I used to live. So I used to be easy access to these shops, but I'm not anymore. So anyway, I want to save some internet because I haven't got much while I'm out and about. But I just thought I'd tell you what was energising me today, and even being with you on this stream has given me some energy, because when I'm an extrovert, so I get energy from talking to people, communication, connection, and let's face it, it's nice to connect, isn't it? Because the world can be a bit isolating sometimes. And I'm sorry for the person who's going through fibromyalgia as well. It's absolutely awful, and today is a good day for me, but there are many, many bad days, and there's many times that we'll see on my videos I am at home because I don't really get out much, and it's not good for my mental health doing that, especially as an extrovert. So fibromyalgia is awful. It's a very bad chronic condition that affects the nerves and muscle body, but there are things we can do to try and help reduce the pain and be happier and be more energised. And I put all those in my fibromyalgia self-help handbook. So sometimes it's good for me to kind of remember the things I wrote in my own book, because I know a lot of them work. They don't necessarily work for everyone though, because I've got a spinal injury now. It is harder. But even if just a few things work, sometimes it's better than having nothing that works none of the time, you know what I mean? You ride a bike everywhere. Oh, I couldn't ride a bike because my legs are the worst affected area with my fibromyalgia. It's low impact on my joints and doesn't aggregate my arthritis with fibromyalgia. You're so lucky, I can't do that. Haven't ridden a bike for ages. Last time I rode a bike was when it was an exercise bike, when I broke my ankle in 2021, 2022, because I re-broke it in 2022 with a physio at the hospital. And I could only do, I think it's 3 cycles round. And my legs were really hurting me, so he stopped doing that with me. So yeah, it's really good if you can do that. I did think about getting a rowing machine at one point, because I wouldn't have to pedal it then, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't have to go round, just have my foot in there. But the physio doctor surgery said, do not do that with your spinal breaks. I've got 3 broken bones in my spine, so she said do not buy one of them. I'm not sure if I'd even be able to use it without hurting myself, because like I said, my arm is playing up at the moment as well. So I've reactivated that old arm injury, although it's a bit less today, because I've given it a rest. I haven't been doing as many weights purposely, because the doctor at the surgery, my surgery, I've got 2 doctors at the moment, one at the hospital and my doctor at my doctor's surgery, so I'm under 2. So, but my doctor at my doctor's surgery, I told him, he saw me in person, I told him about my arm, and he said go easy, you know, like ease up, like go up easy on the weights, you know. So I had to, like, you know, be careful what I do. So it's all about adjusting. But you know, I don't think I'll be ever able to ride a bike again, but I don't know. Sometimes I think, should I go to the gym and just try doing it? But I have tried that before and it didn't work. But I'll never say never, you know. Bodies change. Sometimes we are able to adapt to things, or something happens and we can shift. Thank you for you to tell me that you can do cycling. It's really good. Like when I used to work for an employer, which I can't do anymore, I had to have a stool to sit down on some time because my legs start going like jelly if I'm stood up all the time, you know. So yeah, so it's not a good combination. I've got fibromyalgia, spinal injury, 3 broken bones in my spine, you know, osteopenia, which I have no markers for, which is not good. CPTSD and anxiety, generalised anxiety disorder. So the generalised anxiety disorder and the CPTSD, they make my pain worse when they're really bad. Like if I've got a lot of trauma and grief, it automatically makes my pain so bad, which is why my pain's been a lot worse lately as well, because I've been going through grieving. Hello, Vanessa. So yeah. Anyway, my internet's probably going to cut off if I don't end the stream, because I don't have much. Like, I have just over 1 gigabyte. Like, I have 2 gigabytes per month only outside my home, but I've already used nearly 1 gigabyte before I even started. So I'm surprised that at the moment I'm not getting it flashing up from YouTube saying you've used more data than usual, and you know you've not got much left. But yeah, I'm not too far away from Sainsbury's now, actually. I've gone the shortcut way, by the way. There's a much way. But yeah, this is a shortcut way. Like the quayside is actually a shortcut. So, you know what I mean? It could have been a lot longer. The last time it took me 50 minutes to get home, 50, but I had got my shopping trolley on me, and I did have a lot of heavy things in the shopping trolley, so I don't have to have breaks and stops because it's just too much for me. Like, so yeah, it was hard. But I haven't got my shopping trolley on me at the moment, so I won't be getting too much. So yeah, but so Sainsbury's is past that petrol station. I don't even see a petrol station. It's past there. That's like Sainsbury's. That's like a Esso station. I think you can see the orange bit in the background, can you? Like just after that, like further up there, that's where Sainsbury's is. So it's interesting, isn't it? Because I knew someone who got fibromyalgia as well, and they actually did go to the gym and they found that beneficial. But for me, exercise usually hurts my body more. And the doctor at the hospital was like, oh, exercise makes fibromyalgia pain better, like less. I'm like, it doesn't. It makes it much worse for me. So, and I think that's quite logical really, because, you know what I mean, it's a chronic pain condition that affects the nerves and muscles of the body. So, if you think about it, it's affecting the nerves and the muscles, which is used in exercise. So, it stands to reason really why it would hurt more doing exercise, because you're pulling on the very things that are causing you pain in the first place, and that it's affected by the condition. So, yeah. But the hospital I'm going back to next week to see a specialist about my spine is actually the doctor that diagnosed me with fibromyalgia in 2012. It's the same doctor. And I said to the people, in an email to the hospital pain management team, I said, I'm surprised he's still there. They said, oh, you retired and came back again. So, yeah, I've had fibromyalgia for a long time now. But having a spinal injury on top of fibromyalgia is like the worst thing, because I have to do more exercise for my spine, but it makes my fibromyalgia pain worse. So, yeah, now I'm getting a bit like, so Sainsbury's is just, I was going to end this stream, but now I'm nearly here at Sainsbury's. I'm like, I'm going to stop it when I get to Sainsbury's, obviously. I'm like, I'm walking faster because talking to you as well. Like, if I talk, I walk faster. Like, my physio at the doctor's surgery said, if you talk, you exercise better. So you're not thinking about it. So by talking to you, I'm not thinking about my pain so much. Do you know what I mean? This is how it works for me personally, because I'm distracted. My mind's fixated on something else. And all the road and everything. It's got too much other things to think about. But when I'm talking about my actual pain and how much I have, then I bring it to conscious thought, and then I'm like, oh God, it's really bad. So yeah. So my physio used to say, I'll just talk. When you don't exercise, you'll be able to do more of it and better. I'm like, okay, but I'm on my own most of the time. So it means talking to myself or AI, really. But there we go. So yeah, you can see Sainsbury's now. Do you see it? Oh my God, I feel like I've walked a mountain and done a marathon walking down here. I do know some other people, like, haven't got disabilities, could have done this probably a lot quicker. But I haven't done bad to get down here. Although I didn't put the camera on straight away. I left my home. Because obviously for privacy reasons of where I actually live. But it wasn't... I was a little way walking before I put the camera on. Oh, sugar. And there we have it. We got Sainsbury's at the other end of my city, but I think I'll probably try and get a bus back, I think. I'm a bit knackered now. See how the moon is. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like, oh my God. This probably wouldn't affect people, but for me, this is like a big deal that I've walked all the way down here. It's not something I usually do. And I usually have my shopping trolley on when I do it. So, yeah. But I'm glad to have had you along for the walk. And find out what makes you energised and do it. You know, it's very important. I'm really glad that the person in chat's found that cycling's good for them. If you can find anything that's good and works for you, do it. And don't be afraid to change that if you want. Like, you know, if I'm able to ride a bike, great. I can't see it. Well, even if I did, it would only probably be in the gym. Anyway, I'm here now. I need